Hello BookTube, it's Ben here from the History Fella channel. I'm going to do a quick book review today. I'm going to do Bomber Command, Men, Machines and Missions from 1936 to 68, and that's written by Gordon A. Wilson and it's published by Amberley Publishing. I will leave a link to the book below this video for all those that are interested. And I'd like to thank Philip Dean, who's allowed me to read this book and then do this review. I'll just mention on the front cover it also says, "From the author of the Lancaster, a fitting tribute." Basically, we've anyone who's been, kind of into military history or World War II especially must have read all about Bomber Command and the RAF. Now this book kind of takes us from the beginnings, or certainly from the mid-30s, and it looks at the reasons why the RAF decided to go with the Bomber Command campaign. The reasons why they thought the big bombers were needed rather than just concentrating on the small fighter planes like the Spitfire and the Hurricane, which obviously they did in numbers, but there was a huge part of the Bomber Command was down to various planes such as the Halifax, the Lancaster, the Mosquito, and various others. There was a couple of other bomber type planes as well, and also as well as the small fighter planes, you also had the all and sundries, or the extra planes like the Sunderlands and that carried out like the cargo missions, and the big heavy duty planes that would help transport things around the country or Europe. But it's an excellent book. If you read a lot about Bomber Command, you'll find Bomber Harris, kind of him and Bomber Commander entwined. Bomber Harris was the gentleman that was put in overall control, and the book looks at him, and as well as a number of other key players within like the RAF as a whole and Bomber Command. It looks at the machines, the men, and like the book says, the missions as well, because you've got a few it goes into a number of the sorties as well that were flown over Germany, because Bomber Harris, his thinking was that they needed to bring Germany to its knees, which is why you had lots of strategic bombing and carpet bombing. And in order to, if they targeted the residents of Germany and the people, as well as the industries, it was kind of like killing two birds with one stone sort of thing. If they could affect the popularity of the war and the minds of the German people, they would have a bigger and they thought they'd have a bigger and stronger effect on the outcome of the war, and hopefully to end the war sooner rather than later. But I mean, it's a very good book. It's got about 288 pages. There are a number of photographs and illustrations within the book. And also what impressed me about the book, for the first couple of pictures, there's Bomber Harris there himself. But if you look on the other page, what impressed me about the book was it has lots of charts explaining where the squadrons were stationed, what sorties they flew from, which RAF camps and airfields were involved, and because you have to understand that there was loads of nighttime sorties flown during the war, and so obviously various squadrons had their own airfields and RAF camps, and this book lists those as well as all the squadrons, the sorties, the dates. Let me just go back. Yeah, we've got the squadrons, dates, names, distances, the particular planes that were stationed at the airfields and the stations. So it's all quite a very thorough read. And if I remember rightly, the author, Gordon A. Wilson, is a retired military pilot, and he's serving in the Canadian Air Force. That was the 414 Electronic Warfare Squadron, and he also later became a commercial pilot. So he's obviously been flying during his life, so kind of knows lots of the details that in depth that you need to know if you're going to know about Bomber Command and the RAF. But overall, it's an excellent book. I've really enjoyed reading this. It took me probably about 3 or 4 nights, and if you fancy a copy, there'll be a link below this video. It's well worth a read, and I would highly recommend it. That's Bomber Command, Men, Machines and Missions, 36 to 68, and it's written by Gordon A. Wilson, and I'll leave the link below this video. If you've read the book before, let me know what you thought of it, any particular opinions, or even if you've read books on Bomber Command. I'm always happy to hear what everyone else thought. But other than that, thank you very much. Thank you very much to Philip Dean for allowing me to do the review, and there should be another couple of videos coming out this weekend. So thank you very much for watching. Hit a like to the video, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the book, and I shall see you very soon. Thank you very much.